Okay, my face is primed and my hair is in braids because I'm going to put a wig on later and I can't just put it all up in a thing. So, taking the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation and just dotting that all over my face. And then blending it out with a damp sponge. I can't remember if I went in with a second layer over this or not. I probably did. I usually have to because my face is just so red and I feel like you can see everything through it still and it just doesn't look right to me. I don't know. I like it to cover everything, so. And then I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in their lightest shade. I'm putting it on my chin, my jawline area, and my forehead and nose and under eye and eyelids to prime them for eyeshadow. Oh, and then I think I put some on my cupid's bow too. Yep, there we go. This shade isn't too much lighter than my foundation, but it still adds some brightening and coverage. And then taking the same sponge and blending it out. I'm honestly not too sure why I put it on my jawline area. I've just done it for as long as I can remember, and I just can't not do it now, I guess. I don't know. I also had to add some around the creases of my nose because it was red and it looked weird and I couldn't blend it to go in there. And then once that's all blended out, I'm taking the Fit Me Loose powder in the Fair Light shade and setting my whole face, starting with my under eye and eyelids so that those don't even have time to crease. But before I'm even putting the powder on, I'm blending it out again just to make sure that they're not creased. And then I set my whole face like this because my face is oily and I found that this is the best way to set my face to have my foundation and concealer and all that to last the longest without getting oily and gross and icky. Yeah, I'm taking the Blood Sugar palette. I did my brows, contour, and all that off camera. I'm taking that shade that I don't know the name of, but I'm pointing to it. And then I'm kind of fluffing it all over my crease with a flat shaped fluffy brush. I don't know. But this brush fits into my crease really nicely and blends it out well. I don't know. But using that kind of brush and building up that color until it's how I want it. Then I'm taking the shade Prick. Of course I know that name. But taking that shade on the same brush and putting it in the same spot over the other one. And then I'm taking the shade right next to it, which I don't know the name of, on the same brush, and putting it over Prick, but keeping it kind of deeper in the crease, not blending it up as high. Then I'm kind of making it winged out towards the outer corner instead of like rounding it out, and then I took a clean fluffier brush and blended it all out and together so it wasn't harsh and there was no lines between each color. And then I'm taking a small concealer brush from e.l.f. and some of my Tarte concealer and cutting my crease and making a full cut crease shape where I wing out the concealer and everything. And I kept it in here so that you could see the shape that I'd make, but everyone's shape is going to be different too because everyone's eyes are different. So all you really can do is play around with it and find the shape that you think looks best for your eye. Even I don't get the shape right sometimes. And it took me a while to learn how to do a cut crease on my eye because I do have slightly hooded eyes. So you have to learn the right shape and all that, otherwise it looks weird. And then I'm taking this shade and okay, stop pointing. And packing it all over where I put the concealer. And keeping it as close to like the crease line. But I'm trying not to go over into the red because I don't want to like make it blended. I want it to have that distinct line right there, even though I'm putting eyeliner on in it anyways, but oh, look, I'm putting eyeliner on right now. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But I'm just winging it out like normal right now. And I'm using the e.l.f. liquid liner in a little, it comes in the little like triangle cone type shape. And it's one of the few liquid liners that does not make my eyes water a lot, and it's only $2, so it's one of my favorites. I think I've gone through so many of them. It dries out really fast, but like I said, it's only $2, so it's not really a big deal. I'm making this wing very big because I'm trying to be dramatic as heck. Oh yeah, I also filmed this on Friday the 13th, so I was trying to be dramatic and look like that. And so then now I'm just kind of drawing a line in my crease, kind of following the cut crease line that I made earlier with the concealer. And then thickening it up once it hits my wing to make it look like it blends in and it's not just like line. Or like such a harsh line kinda, I guess. I don't know. And then taking a black shade on a pencil brush and running it on my lower lash line. Then I'm taking the darkest red shade on that brush and blending it out. And then I go back in with the black just to make it even more black. And right now I'm putting on mascara. And this is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. And this is one of my new favorites. Everything is so good. It has like the same brush as L'Oreal Lash Paradise, but the formula isn't as dry because I feel like that one's really dry for me, and I always have to put contact solution in it and make it more runny for me. I don't know. It's just that's how it is for me. And then I'm taking this hard candy palette. I'm taking the white cream shade and putting it on my inner corner. And then I take the white powder shade and put it over it. Same with my brow bone. Taking these peachy lashes from MB Lashes. And I have a discount code with them if you want. It's on my Instagram somewhere. I'm just, applying them. And they're already cut to my eye length and all that. And these lashes are so big and fluffy and I didn't know how I was gonna feel about them at first, but I love them, and they're one of the favorites of the like 4 they sent me. Like, look at how big and fluffy those are. Those are some thick lashes. And then I'm taking the white powdery shade, just the powdery shade, and putting it on my cheekbones, nose, and cupid's bone. And then I spray my face with setting spray and go over it again to give it that extra pop. And I ended up putting it on my nose and cupid's bow with my finger because the brush just wasn't cutting it. And then I put on some bad lipstick off camera because I didn't know my camera cut off. And then I'm putting the red Fenty over it and kind of in the middle, blending it out with my finger, all of that. And then this is the final look. I put my wig on that I got off of Amazon for $20. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe, follow my social media, and all of that.